I'll continue. When I reached the station, I did not stop at the ticket office. I told you, students, that he is after all a thief, and thieves are not in a habit to buy ticket. Obviously, they are habitual of breaking rules, and here too they are doing the same thing. Okay. But dashed straight to the platform. So right now he had to board in the 10:30 express. So he dashed. Dashed means moved very fast. He ran straight to the platform. The Lucknow Express was just moving out. It had already started moving out of the station, but because it has just started, so you can easily run and catch the train. So express was just moving out of the platform. The train had still to pick up speed. It has still not picked up speed. It's slow, and I should have been able to jump. It is very easy for Hari Singh to jump into one of the carriages. He can easily board the train because it's very slow. But I hesitated. I had some hesitation. There was something that was stopping me from boarding the train and from running out. What is that? For some reason, I can't explain. Now, what is that inner conscience suddenly started pricking him and he is not able to run away? What is that? He can't explain right now at this moment. But and I lost the chance to get away. The train has moved on and it has gone away. Finally, he lost the chance to get away and to go to the other place. When the train had gone, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. The train has finally gone, left the platform and gone, and he is all alone on this lonely platform. Deserted means lonely. I had no idea where to spend the night. Now I have already run away from Anil's house. I have stolen his money. Now where to go? It is night time. Now where to go? He had no idea. I had no friends. Do you think thieves have friends? They can only be thieves, otherwise nobody. I had no friends, believing that friends were more trouble than help. For thieves, for robbers, and for criminals, friends are more a trouble because they can tell your contact, your whereabouts to the police, and you can be caught. So it is better not to have any friends. This is what he thinks. And I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near the station. Now, at night, he could even easily go to the hotel and he can stay there also. But what is the use that he is a small boy of 15 and going to a hotel room and taking it? It is no use. And on the contrary, some people can become suspicious also, seeing the amount of money that a small boy of 15 years is having, and he's living in taking the room also in the hotel. So that will make people more suspicious about him. The only person I knew really well was Anil, the man I had robbed. But he is the man I have robbed, and I have came here. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. He is contemplating, he is pondering at the situation right now, what to do. And as he is thinking, he is walking very slowly through the bazaar. In my short career as a thief, now the career is of a thief, and short because he is too young right now. I had made a study of men's faces, no doubt. Though he has a short career, he is a thief, he is experienced enough, he has learnt the art of reading people's face, people's gestures, and right now also he is saying that he has made a study of men's faces when they had lost their goods. What happens when somebody gets robbed? What are the different kind of expressions on their faces? A greedy man showed fear. The greedy man would always show fear that I have been robbed and maybe I may be robbed again. The rich man shows anger. The rich man shows anger that how somebody has dared robbed him. The poor man showed acceptance. The poor man are always thinking that this is God's desire, this is destiny, and they are poor, they are weak, they accept it. But I knew that Anil's face when he discovered the theft would show only a touch of sadness. But I knew very well that Anil would not be much moved by this robbery. Only he would be sad for some time, not because of loss of money, but for the loss of trust. And he will be sad also, not because the money is lost. Money he also spends and he also finishes it off, but because he trusted somebody and that man or that boy has broken his trust. He would be sad because of loss of trust. So here we can understand that though he is a thief, he is a cheater, still he is feeling bad of breaking somebody's trust. I found myself in the Maidan. Maidan, we know, is an open area, and sat down on a bench. He's still thinking, he's sitting on the bench. He's thinking where to go. The night was chilly. It was chilly because it was early November. And if you are out somewhere in an open area, you would start feeling cold. And a little drizzle. Adding to his misery is the little drizzle here. A light rainfall has started falling, added to my discomfort. On one hand, cold, the other, wetness from rain. Soon it was raining quite heavily, and from a drizzle it changed into a heavy downpour also. My shirt and pajamas stuck to my skin. As it happens, when you get drenched, your clothes stick to your body. And a cold wind blew the rain across my face. And the winds were blowing the rain more and more across my face. I went back to the bazaar. Now, he was earlier in an open area. That is not good for good a place to be sitting on a cold and rainy night. I went back to the bazaar because there are shops. I can get some shelter. Sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. Have you heard about clock towers? The Ghantagars. They, I think, are found in most of the old cities. The clock showed midnight, and it was midnight now. I felt for the notes. We can understand 10:30 train he was about to board, and now it's 12 or even more. I felt for the notes. Suddenly, while thinking, he forgot about the notes, but now again recollects that the notes must be getting wet. They were damp from the rain. So because the clothes were drenched, the notes were also wet or damp. Anil's money. Whose money it is? Anil's. In the morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees. Every day I steal 1 rupee, but when he gets the money in an amount as a sum together from somewhere, he gives me at least 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema and enjoy. But now I had it all. Instead of 2 or 3 rupees, I am having 600 rupees. I couldn't cook his meals. And he's giving his excuse. On one hand, he's thinking now he cannot go to Anil's house anymore. And what are the reasons? He is in no mood to cook. He cannot cook his meals anymore. He don't want to go to the bazaar for him, and he doesn't want to learn to write whole sentences anymore. These are the excuses which he's giving to himself for not going to Anil's house. But suddenly he has forgotten one thing. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. And what is them here? About learning to read and write whole sentences. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. When I saw the money, I got so occupied with the feeling to steal that I forgot that he's teaching me. He's making me a good man. He's making me a respectful man, and I can have a future once I become literate. But I forgot all that in my excitement of stealing the money. Whole sentences. Now, whole sentences are the things which he is recollecting. Whole sentences are the them that are used in the previous sentence. I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees. Right now, if you are illiterate, you are a thief, you can just get few hundred, maybe 600 if you steal. But if you once you become literate, you can get 600 rupees every month, and more than that, you can get, and also a respectful life, a respectful family, a nice future, everything you can get. It was a simple matter to steal. Stealing is very simple matter. It's not a big deal. You just go and carried away with the emotions, you steal something. You steal money or gold or anything. A clever and respected steal something. And sometimes just as simple to be caught. Stealing is easy, and being caught is also easy. The police can come and it can catch you anytime. So these are the problems in the life of a robber. You can steal, but you can be caught also. But to be a really big man, if you want to become a big man, a respectable man, a rich man, an honorable man, a clever and respected man, it was completely different. It was something else. The life is completely different. You are completely at peace. You are happy. You are contented. You can live easily with people, among the people. I should go back to Anil. And as soon as he realized this, he decided to go back to Anil. I told myself, if only to learn to read and write. And now I am not going to Anil to take his money or for anything else, but I just want to learn to read and write from him. I want to be educated. I hurried back to the room, feeling very nervous. So now gets where to go. To Anil's house. He is hurrying back, moving very fast, but he is very nervous also because he has stolen the money. For it is much easier to steal something than to return it, and that also undetected. It is easy to steal, but without knowing, without informing, without making the person aware, to return the money is much more difficult. I opened the door quietly, then stood in the doorway. Doorway is the space between the two doors. In the clouded moonlight, we know it is a cloudy night. There was rainfall recently. Anil was still asleep. He was still in sound sleep. I crept to the head of the bed. I slowly moved towards the pillow part of the bed, the head of the bed, and my hand came up with the notes. And I was there to tuck the notes back under the mattress again. I felt this is his breath on my hand. And when I was tucking the notes again, I felt my hand was so near that the breath was felt on my hand. I remained still for a minute. For 1 minute, I was completely still for a minute. Then my hand found the edge of the mattress. And then my hand found that where the edge is so that I can tuck the money under it. Because it is not, there is a slight moonlight, though not much visible, and slipped under it the note with the notes. And yes, I slipped my hand under the mattress with the notes to keep the notes there. I awoke late next morning. The night was terrible and exhausting also. So he was tired and he did not wake up early. I woke up late that morning to find that Anil was already made the tea. So, okay, Anil had already made the tea for me. He stretched out his hand towards me. There was a 50-rupee note between his fingers. Suddenly, there was a strange thing. Normally, he gives me 2 or 3 rupees, but this time he is giving me 50 rupees. Has he known everything? Is everything out? My heart sank. I sank with nervousness. I thought I had been discovered. Everything is known to him that I am a thief. I made some money yesterday. Now Anil is telling me that I made some money yesterday and I'm giving you 50 rupees out of that. Now you will be paid regularly. Now, can you understand? Anil is so calm, composed, easygoing, trusting, and also forgiving. He has forgiven that Hari Singh has betrayed him and cheated on him, stolen the money, but he has forgiven him. And now he is telling, he has realized, he is understanding also, and he thinks that this boy needs a regular money. So he is telling, now you will be paid regularly. Every month I'm going to pay you. My spirits rose. I became happy. But when I took the note, the Hari Singh has absolutely forgotten that the notes are wet. So Anil would easily be able to identify that. But when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. Today's Today we will start writing sentences. But see how good, how great Anil is, that he has not even complained that he was cheated, he was hurt, he is feeling sad, and why did you do it, or any kind of interrogation and questioning, nothing. Not even gestures, nothing from the in form terms of words, but nothing in the form of gestures also. And just the same casual thing began, that today we will be starting writing sentences, he said. That means he has completely forgiven Hari Singh. He knew, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. Anil knew everything, but neither he spoke in the form of words, nor with his eyes or gestures did he convey his unhappiness or or irritation, anything. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way. We know he has already smiled many times, but this is the real smile which is coming from the core of his heart, and the smile came by itself. It was really a natural smile. It was a real smile coming from the depth of his heart, and it was really felt within. He is really thankful to him this time. So, in this chapter, we have seen that he has really smiled actually just once, and now he is a changed boy. Instead of a robber, a thief, he is a boy who is thinking about his future, and he will live with him nicely without cheating on him. This chapter has been written by Ruskin Bond. He is a British writer who lives in India, and he has written very beautiful stories. So I hope you would have understood the chapter. Please read it and revise it. And as you revise all the chapters so that you are ready for the question answers. Okay. Mm. Is there any confusion? I'm just unmuting you. If there is any, please let me know. Hello, students. Are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any confusion? Okay. Please do as directed. Okay. And please upload your home assignments in the Google Classroom. And I'll be preparing the test for the next chapters also, and I'll be giving you summer break homework also. So that will be uploaded.